Many people think that I am pretty cruel, Stephanie. Many think that I drool over my capacity to make them think that they are liable to be canned if they are outmanned in the brain department. But that's not true because I always trust on you, and you are the one who confuses me so much because you are the one who refuses to be intimidated by anything I say or do. You just say, "What the fuck is going on with you, Steve? Why don't you grow up and shut up and let somebody else speak for a chance?" And I say, "Well, Stephanie, I can't do that very easily because if I were to let somebody else speak up, I fear that you might hear something about me that would make you think that I might be an imperfect specimen of manhood, you see, when really I am absolutely perfect. And I want to be perfectly reassured that you won't forget me. So I have to continually talk, you see. Which reminds me, Steve, I don't want you to be the one that opens up the circle of love practice thing. But, I know, but. Let's let somebody else do it because otherwise, a lot of people have that impression of you. That's true. So they might not do. You want Jesus? I don't know. Jesus, do you want to do it? No. I think we should let Tobias. Tobias is the master of ceremonies, and he has the ability to call the roll because he has paid the toll to get his angel's wings, you see. We're going to have a celebration later, and everybody might be a little drunk afterwards, so you have to excuse us if we are a little crude and a little rude because our aptitude for our ability to understand the difference between an angel and a nude is pretty limited, you see. And so we have to ask them why they wear clothes if they are so resting on their natural state of immunity from the cold. And that's going to be a long discussion, you see. And so we have to take up a collection to see if we can get someone to do the introduction for the Circle of Love practice group because all of us want to be the ones who are in the circle, you see, so we can circle our wagons and try to keep others from getting a peek at our wings, you see, because if they saw our wings, they might want to get some. And we're trying to keep them for ourselves for the celebration because we had to pay quite a bit for them because somebody had to go to Earth and pick them up. And we think we deserve to keep them for ourselves and not share them. So if you would be kind enough to say that nobody has any wings today in this group because they were all eaten up long ago and now they have to grow their own wings, you see, because their wings will expand when they land on go. And we're letting them know that they can go into the astral realm and find out who they are, because they'll be far from perfect, you see, until they access the trust on being free of anxiety. And then we'll all continue to celebrate the elevation of the energy on earth, because so many did unearth a new trust on us, you see. Did you get all that stuff? Are you taking notes? No, I'm not taking notes, guys. Well, who's going to be the secretary? Don't we have to have a secretary? And if you say you are the Secretary of State, we'll have to state that you are the one who is in a state of perfect peace and harmony with the world you see. And that means that everything will be very much aligned with God energy. So here's to you, and here's to us, and here is a boot for Steve so he can go around and collect for the poor in spirit, because he's one of the poorest spirits you ever did see, because he hasn't got a dime to give to you to make his case, you see. And his case is that he wants to be the one who can be there to help you sheetrock the ceiling. And if he can't sheetrock the ceiling, then he's going to have to be the one who has to sit all alone in a corner, because he didn't corner his own energy in such a way that he could be there to help you in reality. So, Steve, we're taking up a collection to help you buy your way back to Earth, because we'd all like to get rid of you. And the easiest thing we can think of is to get you a one-way ticket back to Earth, you see, and then your Steph's problem. We don't have to be constantly listening to your whining and crying, because you can't be on Earth, you see, and therefore you have to be the one that will be tossed overboard and swim for it, because we won't have enough money to get you all the way to North Dakota. So you might end up somewhere in the Atlantic. And if you want, we'll give you some water wings to help you. And once you get to shore, you have a long hike, and you might want to get a bike, because we all know that you like a bike, because that was one of your favorite stories, right? That a man on a bike could outrace, what was it, an eagle or something? And if they could arrive where they were going, you see, then they could thrive, because they would drive a hard bargain with God, you see. They'd say, God, we know you made us fast, but we can't outrun the coyotes that roam around Stephanie's property. So we have to have a bike so that we can be faster than the coyote that would try to steal our wings, because the coyotes around Stephanie's place like to dig through the garbage. And if you leave your groceries on the pavement, well, you jump back into your car to escape them, they'll snitch some food right out of your grocery bag. And that is the way we like it, you see, because a coyote is a part of nature. And we like nature, and we naturally would like to see Steve return to the natural environment for a man who is so raking crazy that you'd think he was raised by wolves. And the wolves say, no, we won't take responsibility for him. You'll have to find somebody else who will claim him. And we're still looking, but he's booking it out of here because he wants to be in the next book about his life, you see, that you tell everybody when you get ready to explain to humanity how Steve came to you and opened the door for us, you see, so we could all be here to make sure he didn't get back in and bother us while we are celebrating the next elevation of our energy into the land of peace and harmony, because we're all coming back to Earth one day, and we plan to come to stay in North Dakota, where there will be a lot of coyotes and a lot of deer that jump out in front of your car, and there will be some more warm weather coming because the Earth is heating up like an oven, and North Dakota will be on the back burner, you see. So we'll keep the heat down low and not burn up the stew, because the stew will nourish you if it's just the right temperature, you see. And we plan on keeping North Dakota a secret from all those who will be looking for a place to go when the world starts heating up like an oven and the atmospheric rivers drown out the voices of those who claimed that global warming was a fraud. And so we have enlisted someone named Maud who will clean up after them and throw them out with the garbage. And then Maud will come to North Dakota to be the next resident, you see, because she will reside in the trust on a ride to the other side. Do you know who Maud is, Stephanie? No, I don't know who Maud is. Maud is the modern woman who will be the model for humanity. Maud is the woman who will be like you and not afraid of God, you see, and not afraid to speak up when she has something to say, and not afraid to hold up that sheetrock with help from someone else so she can fix up her house. So when we get there, we can get a rest in one of those bedrooms upstairs. And if you wouldn't mind, I would like to have breakfast in bed. This is someone who said he knew you in another lifetime, you see, which kind of opens up the category to a lot of us, most of us, all of us who want to be with you, you see. So, Steve, we're going to throw you out on your ear. And if we hear that you landed safely in North Dakota and that you made it through the door into the house where the louse inside of you will be beaten out of you, we will join you there. So if you should get a wild hair to leave tonight, we will give you a light, push out the door, and hope you find more love on earth than you ever have before, because love from above is shining down on the town where Stephanie lives. And it is where we want to be because we want to be her companions, you see, in the new world, in the new nation, where all will be free to live in peace and harmony. God bless us all this New Year's Eve because it is the night that shines so bright in heaven with all the fireworks going off. And we want to light up the world in our own way when we can say, hey, Steph, we're here today. We're here today. You got any food for us? And if you wouldn't mind, we will sleep on the floor or we can find more blankets somewhere and curl up next to the fire that you're going to build in the wood stove that you don't have yet, but you want to have because we expect you to have it by the time we get there. Keep us warm and comfy. And are you getting tired of this yet? Kind of. Okay. So we'll see you in a while, my dear. And be sure to smile when you see that old rascal, Stephen P. Jobs, and give him a message from us. Say, we're sorry to see you go. We're sorry to see you go. We hope the heck you never come back. We're sorry to see you go. Hey, Steve, are you going to leave? No. You guys, Steve says he would leave in an instant if he could. Be in your arms tonight. So he's going to be hanging around you tonight. And you know that you just might be happy to see him. And so we will let you two lovebirds be. And we won't tease you anymore because we're all going to go away and cheer the new year with a little sip of champagne and a trust that that pain in the ass, Stephen P. Jobs, will be happy at last when he can blast through the veil, you see, and land in your vicinity. All right. Thank you, guys. You're welcome, dear. Good night and Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to you, Stephanie.